Hello! Welcome to the New Comic Minute, the minute where we talk about the new comics coming out this week.
In 1 minute.
In 1 minute, exactly. Start your watches. All right. I'll start things off, I guess. We've got a bunch of new things, actually. So let's see. First, new #1, Image Comics, Twig. Scotty Young writing this one. This looks adorable. Look at that little blue creature. Actually, Scotty Young is writing this, but not doing the illustrations. But the art is fantastic. Let me call out the specific artist, drawn by Kyle Strom, I believe. So yeah, that looks awesome. I don't know much about it, other than it looks like a magical, whimsical little tail with this guy, Twig. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. Scotty Young.
Bone vibes.
Yeah, I would say so.
Like Jeff Smith Bone vibes, not the
right
rap /
Bone
R&B
vibes, yeah.
From Cleveland, Ohio.
Bone vibes. Oh, right. Yeah. Then we've got Spider-Man 2099 Exodus. This is a alpha issue. So I guess, pre #1. Steve Orlando writing this one.
Oh,
so
that's
if you're
cool.
looking
I didn't
for,
know that.
Yeah. So if you're looking for some future Spider-Man all the way in the year 2099, then this is for you. Then more future stuff. ETER.
I'm actually really excited about that.
This looks awesome. This is a new AWA book. Jeff McComsey on this one. I like the tagline here. Galaxy-spanning tales of true universal healthcare. Because they're in space and they're in ER. The art in this also super it's excellent, but it's also not what I was expecting.
It's got like a Omega vibe, kind of. Maybe a little.
But then the color, like the inks are,
I don't know.
like Daniel Clowes almost.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's very vibrant and bold looking, and it's about ER in space. So that looks cool. #1 from Valiant, Archer and Armstrong Forever. So this is a new series with some classic Valiant characters. They're kind of an odd couple. One is a martial arts expert, and the other is, I don't know, he's holding a booze bottle that's breaking apart. So, and he's being carried by his friend. So, they're trying to make it together. They're an unlikely duo. They go on some hijinks. Archer and Armstrong Forever. They're stuck together. So, see how they do, I guess. Then, #1 from Marvel, Spider-Gwen Gwenverse. This is a second printing. So if you missed out, this one went very fast. Lots of Spider-Gwen fans here. So, yeah, now is your chance to get #1 if you missed out on the first printing.
Speaking of #1.
Yes, more #1 still. Star Wars Obi-Wan. The first Obi-Wan story, Chris Cantwell.
Oh, really?
This one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm now very interested
Christopher
in this
Cantwell.
Obi-Wan story.
Youngling's Challenge is the name of the issue.
That's not helping me, but Christopher Cantwell is.
But I just like that name, or that word,
Yeah.
youngling, because that's what you call small children. Obi-Wan. It's a Star Wars book. Then we have Mashal, #4. You've heard me talk about Mashal before, but I'll tell you again. Mashal follows a boy named Mash. He goes to the magic school, but he doesn't know magic. He cannot learn magic. Well, maybe he tries. I'm not sure. But his main power is punching people in the face with his fists. That's why his name is Mash. And he's trying to make it in the magic world. But he only knows punching. Mashal. Magic and muscles. And lastly, the things I'm excited about. This week we got
The
the
return.
latest casual John Wick. If you would like this very heavily armed, but at the same time comfortably dressed and casual John Wick from the hit action film John Wick Chapter 2. He features 25 points of articulation, has many guns and knives, and a sweatshirt that is slightly rolled up, so you know it is casual.
That's different from the casual John Wicks we've had before.
This is version 2, slightly different Henley.
From John Wick 2.
Yeah, from John Wick 2. And actually, the best part, truly, is the photo. I don't know if you won't be able to see it, but there's a photo of John Wick and his wife, and it's just like, it's like a photograph of Keanu Reeves. So it's like, it's not like a photograph of the action figure, which would also be funny, but
that would be.
This is just
funny.
A photograph of Keanu Reeves in there. So you get that too. So get this while you can. What are you looking forward to this week?
I don't know if anything can compete with that. I actually have a lot of books I'm looking forward to this week. So Nubia, the Coronation Special. This is following up on all the Trial of the Amazon stuff. Kind of lets you know where we're at in Themyscira, and where the Wonder Woman contingent of the DC universe is. And yeah, it's got a bunch of excellent people working on it. I would check it out. And then Little Monsters 3. We still got, we went big on number 1 and 2, so we still have some of that in stock. But this is the new Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen book. You hear that, Fred Dillon? We mentioned the
nice. Shout out to
several
F.
times. Yeah. Please don't be mad at us, Mr. All right. But yeah, this book's excellent. It is Jeff Lemire doing what Jeff Lemire does best, which is usually working through issues with parents and children who have complicated relationships with parents. But in this case, they are vampires. It's very good. It's very good. I'm not doing it justice. Dogs of London. I'm a sucker for anthropomorphic dog or animal comics. There are none of those in this, despite what the cover might tell you. This is just like a hard-boiled crime story, and the cover lies to you and tells you there's dogs in it, but they're not real dogs.
Nice.
They are people, and they are involved in organized crime. If you are into Righteous Thirst for Vengeance, if you've been reading that, I think you might enjoy that as well. Peter Milligan writing this. It looks really good. I'm going to take this home and read it. I'm very excited about it. Another totally direction opposite book that I'm excited about is Quest Aside. This is a creative team I am not familiar with, but it is a new Vault book, and it is, it's like kind of a bar joke. A skeleton, an apprentice mage, and an exiled princess walk into a bar for another shift at Quest Aside. It is a bunch of retired, past their glory days adventurers who run a tavern in a D&D-esque world.
Nice. That seems fun.
Yeah, like lighthearted comedy stuff, fantasy, very much up my alley. Think like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia meets The Prancing Pony, I guess.
There you go.
And then, I am super stoked for Flashpoint Beyond. So this is like, an alternate universe take on, from what I understand. Set in, it's Jeff Johns. It's set, post Flashpoint. Thomas Wayne is Batman with this sword and trident. The Amazons are at war. Stuff has turned out very bad and not the way it was supposed to go. And Elseworld DC stuff has been real good for a real long time now. So looking for more of that. And then we've got another Brian Herbert, Kevin J. Anderson Dune adaptation, The Waters of Canley. I'm not sure where in the pre-Dune canon this fits, but I have been digging these. And the Francisco Mortarino art in these has been really, really good. And yeah, if you like Dune, it's more Dune.
There you go.
Sometimes it's other planets than Arrakis, but still it's the Duneverse. And then finally, we just like a thing that's finally back in print after a long time. This is like not as exciting as casual John Wick to some of you, I'm sure, but to me, it's very exciting. The Amazing Screw-On Head and Other Stories, finally back in a reasonably priced soft cover. If you're a Hellboy fan or a Mike Mignola fan, you need to own The Amazing Screw-On Head. You're required. It's your job as a person who likes Mike Mignola's art. It's about an amazing screw-on head that fights like eldritch crime for Abraham Lincoln, and before everybody else was doing weird occult plus Lincoln stuff. Mike Mignola was decades
ahead of his game.
Yeah. Stay tuned tomorrow because we're gonna have another unprecedented second New Comic Minute.
Whoa!
Where we're gonna talk about all the free comics that will be available at Free Comic Book Day this weekend. Remember, we have a big event on Thursday, or Friday. Jesus. On Friday, do not expect it to be happening on
No
Friday. There will be
Normal.
an event starting at 6 o'clock over at Bottle House. We'll be there doing a bunch of stuff. We'll have trivia. We'll have a Conspiracy Magic the Gathering draft. Well, the folks from Bottle House will be there doing a bunch of stuff. We got to check out our website. There's tons of it there, and then a midnight release over here at the shop. And then we've got tons planned for Free Comic Book Day, which you can check out over at the shop. I can't believe
And a raffle all week.
Raffle all week. All week. Any $10 you spend in the store gets you a raffle ticket. There's a ton of cool stuff that we're raffling off over there. You do have to be here at the end of the day at 7 o'clock on Free Comic Book Day, which is Saturday, in order to win the raffle. On that note, I'm really impressed that we got that all done in a minute. That was a lot to cover.
Yeah, just we have a few seconds to spare.
Yeah.
Even. Killed it. See you next time.
See you tomorrow. Or whatever time it is when you're watching this. Time is a construct.